Hello everybody and welcome back to Metroid Fusion. This is Let's Play number 3. Last stream we got the power bombs and the gay beam and a bunch of stuff. I also noticed that things weren't going so well in terms of audio issues, so now that I'm talking and stuff, I should probably, go test that out. Make sure everything's working okay. Just so that way it's not awkward, because in the beginning of the episode, until I turned up the volume, there was actually no music at all, so no background sequences or anything. So let's just test this out real quick. Let me see. Okay, that is much better. So we're just gonna go with that. I'm not quite sure what we have to do yet. I'm pretty sure since we got the ice missiles, right? Yeah. We have to talk to this dude and be like, hey, what's up? And then he'll be like, go do some stuff. Samus, return to your ship. I have important information. Okay. That means power to the main hull has been happiness. At least theoretically. I also switched around my controls just a little bit, so that way it actually matches the Game Boy's layout, and this will probably make me just a little bit more comfortable. So, we'll see how that goes. I might invite a few friends to watch this for me, so unfortunately this is not going as planned. And then, yeah, this happens, and it's like, uh-oh, all the power went out. And then there's these gay things, which I don't remember from SR388. Anyway, I was looking back at the footage and it actually looked really good. Like a solid... Oh. Oof. Uh-oh. An ex-parasite revived Ridley. We were cryogenically freezing him. Yeah, and then there's like a glitch thing that you can do. Let's see here. I'm already full on health and stuff, so we'll just go right on through pretending that nothing happened. Secret route. Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna do that then. Because there's an item here. There it is. Ooh. None of the doors are opening. Spooky. It's kind of coincidental that the machine tells me to go to my ship when my ship is the only source of power. I just think that's a little bit peculiar. And then the power happens to go out. The main silo of the reactor core has gone offline. That's why all the elevators and station systems are down. Elevators and hatches won't work. This doesn't bode well. If you can get to this point, you may be able to start the auxiliary power system. Then we can figure out why the main silo went offline. Is your objective clear? By the way, I asked you to return here to tell you some strange creatures have boarded your ship. I confirmed that they were not ex-hosts and gave them a birth. Do you know anything about these strange creatures? Well, were they the source of the healthy biosigns earlier? Very well then, their presence in the midst of disaster must have some significance. I will keep them here. Spooky, yo. And then there's the super gay, who's just kind of hanging out. Oh, I remember these guys. These guys are from, what's it called? They're like those little flying dudes from like Super Metroid and stuff. And then I remember having an extremely difficult time at this part, mainly because oh, and then there's, yeah, these guys. I remember them from Super Metroid. those guys. I wanted to say that after this, I do plan on going back to Don't Starve. I just wanted to play this because it would be a little bit neat to, you know, do something different every now and then. And I think I'm already almost done with the game, so I can't remember what to do here. So when in doubt, powerbomb your way out. Haha, get doot. Oh, it looks like there's a boss in the next room. Oh, wait, I know this boss. This boss is going to be awful with my controller. Alright. Haha! Alright, here we go. This is going to suck. This is one of the coolest bosses, though, don't get me wrong. And you have to be careful because he'll grab you if you're too nice with him. I don't even know where this boss came from. Okay, internet came back. That was weird, yo. I'm so glad that that's resolved. Can you imagine trying to beat this guy without the super missiles? That would suck. Haha! And then now he just kind of floats around and does gay stuff. Oh, come on, almost there. So this boss technically has 3 phases. Yeah, this is its 3rd phase. Oh! I can't die now. That wouldn't be so good. Whew. And this gives me the space jump ability. It allows me to jump continually in the air. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to because it's been a long time since I played this. So, auxiliary power engaged. So now it's on like a battery of some sort. And it should last me until I get done here. Save rooms and recharge room are now back online, but with only auxiliary power, no elevators or hatches will work. Without the main silo online, we're still stuck. I believe the source of the problem is the vegetation you saw earlier choking the reactor core components. Is your objective clear? We'll have to find the source of those roots to proceed. That is a thick gate, yo. Alright. Oh, yeah, and then there's these guys. They are awful. All right. 10 minutes in, and we're already making good progress. Okay, if I remember correctly, you have to come up here. And then go through here. And then there's this guy, which we have to run from, but I don't know how well I'm going to do because of my controller. So here we go. Woo! So long, dude. I'm out of here. And he's too retarded to go down, so. And now we're back here. This wonderful place. Which is now heavily infested by death, so. Yeah, I'll take those. And now we're up on this section. And now that we can space jump, we can go basically anywhere. Haha! Free stuff, yo! And then I believe there's a section up here that is basically like a huge puzzle type thing. Oh, no, it's just a save station. Sweet. Oh, oof. Sorry if you hear noises. My brother's picking around, looking for stuff. It's fine though. No trouble. Oh, that's right. All the doors are down and stuff. I can't remember what those guys are from either. All these, like, maybe they're just like genetic mutations of other things. I don't know. Oh, and then there's something this way. And then there's something up there, but we're not going to go up there yet because I can't remember what is this way. I think this is the way we come back from that area, but I'm not certain. Yeah. It'll be fine. This is one of the hardest bosses in the game, in my opinion, just because it requires a lot of precision. But other than that, it's not that bad. Here we go. And then I think I remember there being like an item or... Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, see. Go away. Yeah, I remember having an extremely difficult time with this boss, but now it's really not too bad. Uh-oh, I'm getting a call. Hold up. Oh, it's from my dad. Alright, hold on a second. I'm back. Dad wanted me to do him a favor, and I had to drive somewhere, but I'm in the middle of a stream, so now my brother gets to do it. And my regular window isn't up, so there we go. Oh, this beam is going to be cool. So, like, this beam already comes in a 3-shot. So what does that do to the wave beam? Does it just, like, cancel the wave beam out? Or, wait, this is the wave beam, right? No, the wide beam. Okay. But, like, what does it do? Plasma beam. So it pierces enemies. So the wide beam just makes it wider? But, like, it looks like that the plasma beam already did that. So, like, what the heck, yo? And now these guys are literally pieces of cake to kill. Well, not literally, because cake made out of bugs would be kind of gross. Although I could have sworn that sounds familiar. But anyway, I killed that thing, so all the stuff is no longer choking up the power systems and stuff, so that's why all the doors are back. So let's see what's up here. I want to say it's like some opportunity for items and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure, so... Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna go back this way. Just because I don't know what's over this way. And it might be a little bit hard to get back. Well, it might take unnecessarily longer to get back. And I think there's a thing here, but I can't remember. There it is. Trying to hide. Aha! Alright. We'll be able to defeat SAX yet. With how much energy and power I have. Oh, shut up. What was down this way again? Oh, there was an item down this way, that's right. Why didn't the X just turn into those things, though? If they're so advanced and intelligent. Why did they go through all that time to evolve? Makes me wonder. Okay, right here, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Oh, that was close. Haha! I did it! And then, oh, wait, is there another item down here? Dang, nabbit, I gotta do it again. Ow! Let's try here. That's not gonna work. There we go. And then down here is a thing. There we go. Alright. Just making sure, you know. Alright, perfect. And then I believe there's another item down here, so we might as well get that while we're here. This way, I believe. And I believe that you can't space jump in here, so that's gonna make some things difficult. I think normally you'd need the thingy, a certain suit that we get later game, but I don't know. Oh nope, it's just a secret. Maybe I could have gotten this last time. I don't know. Yeah, I totally could have. I just didn't want to, I guess. Oh well. And then we'll just head back the normal way. Power's on. We're good. Then now we need to go do some other things. I can't remember what they were in particular. But I guess we'll find out. It's weird how the X parasite isn't slowed down by the water. It's weird. It's like a bacteria, but it's like sentient. It's like a full-blown out organism. It's kind of weird. Oh, my internet's acting. My stream is somehow private. Because if my stream's private, then that's no good. Maybe I should check that real quick. Maybe that's why no one's really showing up. That would explain a lot. Let me check. Just to be on the safe side, you know? There might be a little bit of lag because I'm doing stuff. YouTube. I mean, like, there's no such thing as private on Twitch. I don't think. But there is definitely on YouTube. So we'll see. Because if it's private, then we're in trouble. Alright, let's see. It's loading. Let's see. Hello? No, it's definitely public. Darn, that's a shame. Alright, well, that's okay. I'll just keep going. Apparently Metroid Fusion isn't really that popular. But that's okay. I enjoy playing it, so. Maybe someone in the future will come back and watch these. I don't know. Ow! You were a lot easier to kill when you were just slugs. You know that? Ah, extra juice. I can't wait to get my new controller and stuff. I managed to build a new PC that's actually smaller, but works just the same for a little bit less. What? You've restored the plasma beam functionality? Most unexpected. Even so, continue to avoid the SAX. It too may be stronger, and you still lack a few abilities crucial to survive. Wait a second, hold on. There's more trouble. I've isolated the cause. There's been an explosion in the Arctic data room. Samus, go to Sector 5. Is your objective clear? The damage is staggering. Find out what's causing it. I guarantee it was that thing floating around being a goob earlier. A goob. I haven't used that word in such a long time. Let's see. This way, right? That means that I can technically go up if I wanted to. But I don't think I want to. Because I don't feel like it. Take me away. Alright. Oh, why didn't you... Oh, okay. It's gotten worse. The damage seems to have been caused by a creature kept here by the researchers who named it the Nightmare. Apparently, it was a biomechanical organism designed for military applications. It possesses uncommon power and can manipulate gravity. We must assume that it's become an ex-host. We have no choice. You must find it and defeat it. I can't confirm the location. Is your objective clear? This thing is out of control. Hurry before it destroys the entire station. Huh. That's interesting. Because that thing was rummaging around. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. That thing was rummaging around while the thing was about to happen. So maybe when the thing exploded, the ex-parasites could have been like, hey, you know that thing? Oh yeah, well, Samus is dead now, and the Nightmare is loose and can wreak havoc and multiply us. Maybe that's why they wanted to get rid of us. I don't know. There's so many possibilities, and I can't really think of all of them. It kind of blows my mind, you know, just how much can fit into what places, you know. Oh, chances are I'm not supposed to be going this way. Or at least I wasn't supposed to under normal circumstances. Is that a safe station down there? I think it is. No, it's another... It's the top of the data room. Okay. Okay, so then maybe this thing up here was a secret? I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Oh, it heads to Sector 3. Okay, weird. There's something in this room. There it is. Yo, I'm like in space. This should be a vacuum. I should be being sucked out. Okay, well, I'm not gonna worry. Actually, I'm gonna blow that up just to see what's in this area. Oh, okay. I get it. I see how it is. Well, at least now I know where that is, right? Well, I'm glad I went that way. I got more power bombs. Oh, I forgot you guys don't freeze. Hello? There's a thing here. Why does it say I can go this way? Okay. Oh, good. Water. What do you think you're doing? Oh! Oh! That's weird. I don't think X-Parasites... I don't think, they can do that naturally. Space pirates. That's not good. I should stop killing those guys. See ya! Save station, please? Maybe not. Okay, I know that I can't go that way. I think that's a speed booster. No, don't you dare. Don't! Stop! They regain their health and everything. Aha! So it looks like my charged up beam is more effective than missiles in some cases. Ah! No more water. At least for this time being. I discovered that on accident. But I already knew about it. There it is. It takes a power bomb to get a power bomb, right? And then I think, if I remember correctly, there's a save station somewhere around here. What's this? Speed booster. Okay. Yo, that boy's just floating. Here, maybe? Yeah. All right. If I remember correctly, we're almost done with the game. I think I'm a little bit more than halfway through. But we'll find out. And today's a Sunday, so maybe I'll just finish it up today. Who knows? Maybe I'll just go a little bit longer than normal. We'll see how it goes. Oh, good. Was SAX here, or like what? Because that door's completely melted. All right. And then I do remember that there's an item in this room, but I can't remember how to get it. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, sweet. I have more than one row. All right, here we go. Look at this thing, bro. I remember beating this guy in Metroid Other End. That was hard. That was tough. And then I think if you do it correctly, you can go like right here and be safe for a while. And then, like, he does this thing where missiles hit the ground, so you have to use your beam because beam is like light, and light isn't affected by gravity. At least not as well. And this boy's dead. Well, at least this part. Look at this thing, bro. This thing's terrifying. He's just flying around. Oh, sweet. Yeah! This boss is normally extraordinarily tough. I just know its tactics very well. And now that I can float around and just do whatever I want, I don't have to really worry about getting attacked by the X-Parasite version of this dude. Makes me wonder how a computer... It's interesting, on a second-hand note. Gravity suit effect recovered, move freely in water. It's interesting because people go into this thing where it's like a computer should be ran, like computers will become so advanced that they'll take over humans. But people are like, no, humans want to stay in charge. We want to stay in charge and not have everything ran by computers, because what if computers do like this crazy stuff to us and like make us go extinct, or like take us over to further themselves, which is a basic instinct of survival for any organism. But if the robots and machines act like an organism, then that would make sense because they're given intelligence. But it's like, in this sense, it's like the computer knows what it can do, but it helps Samus because it wants to, and it doesn't ever want to betray Samus or anything, you know? It's like, it's interesting. Or, you know, it could just be operatives given by the thing, which is weird, but like, whatever, you know? Oh, that's right. But like, it's weird because like, when the computer says, you got the plasma beam, it's the plasma beam, right? Okay. When it says like, you got the plasma beam, how unexpected. It's like, what if, like, it's like that wasn't supposed to happen, you know? Like, they wanted Samus to beat SAX, or, you know, make it so that X-parasites weren't a thing anymore. But it's weird because they're like, yo, you're not supposed to have that. That's weird. You shouldn't have that. But then it makes it think like, if an organism, it's like, how did it get that data? You know, like, nobody told Samus that data was readily available. But in the data room, it had the plasma beam, you know. So it's like, well, you had to send the data. Oh, this is what we gotta do, by the way, right here. This is the quote unquote glitch. But like, it's weird because they sent the data and they were like, hey, yo, we're not gonna tell Samus about this, all right? But then an organism got it, an X-parasite that they probably didn't expect to get it. That, or, you know, they wanted to get it to kill Samus. Who knows? It's weird. It's like a whole sabotage thing. It's very interesting. I'll probably try that glitch just to see what happens. It probably, if anything, I'll probably just cheat so that way I can say that I didn't do it legitly. I did it once legitly, but I never recorded it, so there's no proof. And I'll show you guys how to do that glitch. It's weird, and it probably took a lot of thinking to do it the first time. And it's incredibly difficult, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. Of course. Boy! Oh, is there a thing over here? I can't remember. Yeah, there is. Okay. Give me that. Scrumch. But, like, what is this area? Is this, like, more of the aquatic area? It obviously is, but, like, what's the purpose of this area? It's weird. And the music's really good, too. I have this mostly memorized because this area is a pain in the butt for the most part, so. Thank you. Security level 4 unlocked. Red hatches now available. I believe that's the highest hatch, if I remember correctly. Oh. Oh, that's right. I gotta do a thing. Health, health, health. Yum, yum, yum. So I'm going to attempt to do that thing once, but I don't even know if I want to do it, because it'll just be a waste of time, more than likely. You wanna what? We'll give it a shot. Why not? I'm not gonna do it. So basically what you're supposed to do, I'll just show you guys though. So that way you guys know how to do it. So basically what you do is you run out all the way over this way. You kill these fools. You kill these guys, alright? And you go like this. Maybe I can do it. If I can't do it on the first try, then I won't do it. Okay. I'm gonna use... Alright. I'm gonna use the keyboard for this just because my keyboard is more reliable than this controller, oddly enough. Because it's snappier and I don't have to worry about it being kind of gay. So what we do is this. No, wait, that's not right. How do you do it? I think it's over this way. Yeah, it is. That's right. Okay, I did it wrong. I went the wrong way. How do I... Okay. I have to get used to the controls and stuff. Alright, so you go like this. Come over this way. Yeah, and then you have to like... Oh, it's so complicated. I don't think I even have to... Hold on. Yeah, and then you have to do this dumb game where you just do that 24/7. Yeah, and then you have to like... Okay, so now that you guys know what's going on, you have to speed boost this way, shoot open that door, go through here, get to this level right here, and then speed boost over this way, then run over here, then hit the ground, then shoot that, then speed boost again, hit the ground, speed boost, hit the ground, come all the way up here, kill that guy, speed boost here, hit the ground, alright, then speed boost here, hit the ground, put down a power bomb, speed boost here, hit the ground again, and then speed boost here, hit the ground, obviously. Hit speed boost here, hit the ground, do another power bomb, and then speed boost here, hit the ground again, and then do a power bomb. You might want to do two power. You're gonna need a lot of power bombs. And then speed boost here, hit the ground, come this way. Alright. And then you got to speed boost here, hit the ground. And then you gotta stand here, and then go in diagonal, and then go through that. And, I'm not gonna do all of that, obviously, because that's just awful. It's a really, really good speedrun tactic, but it's incredibly difficult to pull off. So, what I'm gonna do is, oh, there we go, okay. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do that, but just so that way you guys can see the screen. Actually, I don't know. Okay. I'm just going to go through the game like regular. Like a regular playthrough. And if you guys want to, you can search it up later. Because, hey, someone's here! Hi! I'm going to do it through a normal playthrough because this is what this is kind of representing. So... I can't remember if there's a... Oh, yeah, there's an item below me, I remember. And then there's a bunch of these guys, and I really don't want to mess with them, so I'm just going to skididdle. Go away. Oh, no. Okay, that's it. Try me, bup. Look at all that free goodie. Alright. But in doing so, you kind of sequence the earlier thing where you have to do that speed boosting trick. You actually... sequence break the game in a way where it's like you actually skip an item that you actually don't need to complete the game, which is why they did it. They laid it out that way. And it's weird because it's like game breaking in a sense. It's like breaking the fourth wall. It's like the game's like, whoa, how did you do that without going through this way? It's like very impressive. We congratulate you all from Nintendo. And then the third agent, the secret agent at work, quote unquote, is like, yo, good job, man. And you're like, oh, okay. And it's kind of cool, so. Just a neat little thing from Nintendo. I don't think they actually congratulate you from Nintendo. I want to say they do that, but they do congratulate you. They don't say it's from Nintendo, but they do say, wow, good job. You know, under normal circumstances, you wouldn't be able to do that, but you figured it out, so good job. Oh, that's right. Okay, so this part's interesting. The reason the new missile's coming up, the item that you're supposed to skip, you're supposed to be able to charge it up and shoot it like this, and it does a spiral effect, and it would hit that thing normally, this thing right here. But later in the game, it comes to the point where you can't hit that under normal circumstances. So it's like, okay, we'll use this to, like, you know, help you out. So we'll see it here in a second. See, like this. Under no circumstances can you shoot that and get through. There's absolutely no way. And so that item will make it so that you can do that, because it will freeze it before it can puff up. Oh, that's right, there's a speed booster thing. I don't know why I use power bombs on these guys. It's just dumb. It doesn't even work most of the time. Alright. Let's see. So this way, and then there's a speed booster thing on the ground. Ta-da! Then we go this way, and then it's like, yo, free stuff. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to keep that for something. And I'm not going to mess with these guys. I'm just going to get out of here. See those things? You're supposed to be able to freeze those and then, you know. And then, like, see these? These are missiles. But you can't hit that. Because that's not how it works, you know. They say, how many players do you think are going to see this message? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Thanks. So this is what the missile does. I mean, you already know this Nazgul because you're a huge Metroid fanatic. But it does the thing where you go like this, and it does that, which is cool. And then there's some items back here and stuff. Nothing else to say. Oh no, I'm speaking. Sorry, it's just. And then you do this, and see it gets these hard to reach places like this. I can't remember the purpose of this. Wasn't this like a... Okay, so... Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Wait, what's this? I don't think I remember this. Oh, interesting. I don't think we can go this way. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, so, what we do now, if I remember correctly... Actually, I can't remember. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. I can't remember what happens next. I think it's something crazy. Like something spooky happens. Wait, no. There's like a... Oh, there's a lot of things, but I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen yet, so... Alright, let's see. You've upgraded your missiles, that's unusual. There was no word from headquarters, a procedural error, I'm sure. Even so, I did not approve of bypassing security level 4. From now on, you will use more discretion. In any case, Samus, do you remember the security robot that you faced earlier? I believe the X have infected it. That is to say, they have claimed the organic components that form its neural network. It has entered Sector 6. I don't know what it's planning. Ooh, excuse me. But let's not wait to find out. Samus, you know what to do. Yeah, go kill it. And then I think it gives you a certain kind of beam, but I can't quite remember. I kind of want to read one of those cutscene things again, because it's kind of cool. You know, where it does the whole zoom in on Samus. And it's like, Samus speaks her thoughts. I think that's one issue that didn't happen from... that they messed up with Metroid Other M. Why didn't you say anything... so why didn't you say anything to me when I asked you? You mean on Messenger? Let's see. I'll get back to you soon. Let's see if I can... Where even did you go? I want to say I'll get back to you soon, but I can't do that because that's not nice. Okay. I saw that Mario PlayStation 4 thing. That was kind of gay. I did go boating, yes. We also went boating again yesterday. I have a sunburn. I could send you a picture if you want. Well, you can't really see it. But we did go boating, and it was cool. I actually biffed it super hard on my chin when we went boating this time. I can send you a picture of that if it's still there. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. You can hardly see it, but... there's that. It's not the most pretty image, but there it is. So, anyway, sorry about that. I just kind of was like... I was tired and stuff, and I guess I didn't want to deal with anything. But there's that. I did go boating. Sorry I didn't say anything. I'm just weird sometimes. The security robot seems to have gotten much stronger. This worries me, be careful. But we have another problem. Once you're done, leave Nocturnal immediately. The SAX is tracking you. Is your objective clear? Yeah. Don't stay longer than you must. Understood? That looks kind of suspicious, Mr. Robot. Mrs. I don't know. That's... Samus refers to it as Adam, so... I'm going to assume that it's a he. And then something happens here that normally you're like, that's not cool. It's kind of cool because this is like the only Metroid game, one of the only Metroid games that they give Samus a voice. Obviously the only other game that I remember was Metroid Other M, and that was horrible. They never should have given her a voice for that one. Or at least, they shouldn't have presented it the way that they did. Come here, little freezy boys. Alright, where is it again? I can't remember. I think it's this way? Aha! You also marked this as episode 2 even though it's 3. Oh my gosh. I forget that literally every single time. I'm gonna fix that right now. Nazgul, does the audio sound good and stuff? I really hope it does. Like in terms of, because the last few episodes it was either too quiet or excuse me, it was either too quiet or too loud, and I think this one sounds good based on what I've heard. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. That should do it, I think. Okay. Oh wait, why did I go down that way? Okay. Audio's fine. Cool. So I don't know, I've been meaning to tell you, I guess I was kind of nervous, because you're against the whole idea of piracy and stuff, which I respect. That's totally okay. I'm not going to say that I'm proud of it, but, however, I did plan on getting Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 and emulating it. I'm building a new computer, and it's going to be able to play. The only reason I'm emulating it, because if I really wanted to, I could just borrow it from you and, you know, it would be fine. Which I greatly appreciate, but I can emulate them and turn a few settings up to make it look like a AAA title. All 3 games. The reason for that also is because I kind of wanted to do Prime mode, but now that I think about it, you can't really do that. Or Fusion mode. With the Fusion skin. I mean, it's not really Fusion mode, but it does the Metroid Fusion skin from, what's it called? Metroid Fusion, obviously. With Metroid Prime 1, I don't know if you can do that with Corruption or not, but I did want to check that out.
Warning, no entry without authorization.
Sorry.
Warning, no entry without
But I'm going to play it. Hopefully on my new computer we'll be able to run it. If not, I'll just turn down a few settings, and it will look really, really good. Like, I've seen demos of it, of like the textures and stuff that people have put together, and it looks so good.
warning, no entry.
And I can't wait to play it, because like at first when I saw that it natively ran in 1080p 60, I was like, whoa, you know. Oh, but yeah, you can totally come over and join me if you want. I totally forgot about that. Sorry. I'll let you know when I stream and stuff, and depending on my mood, I'll invite you over. I really look forward to inviting you over, though.
No entry without authorization. Warning,
All right, let's see.
no entry without authorization.
So there's like a gay monster thing here. Oh, that's right. It freezes. It's electrocution thing. And it's basically this dude again. And it's this dude, but he's basically hard. Also, Samus talked for the prologue of Super Metroid. Oh yeah, that is right. I totally forgot about that. You are 100% correct. But is that the only game, though? I'm pretty sure that's the... Oh, wait, no. Technically, during Zero Mission, she did. For a brief, you know, for a hot minute there. And we're talking, like, really hot. Like, this thing was really short. It was literally, like, 2 lines, I believe, for Metroid Zero Mission. And that was it. Oh, come on. Ow! Man, that means I technically missed 2 games with that. Ow! Okay, I might have to do this battle with on my keyboard instead of my controller, because this is just awful. Freaking... And it sucks because he can hit you with his jumps now, whereas in the other one you can't. He couldn't because you were too high up. Okay, there we go. And now he's not electrocuting the water and stuff. See, it's like the same thing with this, the wide beam. Oh, it looks like it doesn't give you full health. Wave beam ability recovered. Beam now penetrates walls. What was over this way again? I remember skipping this direction almost every single time. Oh, cool. I have a feeling that there's something here, but I can't remember. I don't normally... Wait, what was that? Did I see that correctly? Or am I just hallucinating? No, there was definitely something there. It was hiding. Aha, there it is. Alright, I'll come back to that. Mode is on Metroid Prime only, and... Okay. It will only work on the Trilogy version. It will work on the Trilogy version. Okay. That's cool. I might want to emulate that then. So that way I can use, you know, the Wiimote controls and stuff. It's cool because you can Bluetooth your Wii remote to your computer with an adapter, and it's weird because you can actually use. Wait, no, I don't think you have to Bluetooth it, but you can actually just hook up your Wii and power it on, and have this Wii sensor bar go directly into the Wii, but somehow your computer will magically pick it up. I have no clue how it did it. I thought my brother Logan was messing with me at first when he did that, but nope, apparently that is totally how it works, which is weird. I don't know how it does that. Maybe the Wii only uses it to power it or something, and it reads the data somehow else. I don't know. You have to beat the game first, though. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. I wonder if I can... Maybe I can load up a file that says I beat the game, and then do fusion mode. Although I didn't beat the game the first time, just so that way I can do that, because that would be cool. And the suits are almost exactly identical to Metroid Prime 3, for the most part. So... Yes, I know. Leave me alone. And then there's Metroids and stuff. Which is weird, because it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because the computer was like, hey, get out of here as soon as possible. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to. And then they're like, oh, you didn't obey my commands, and you figured out that we have Metroids. And then there's the gay down here. And the SAX is destroying the Metroids because the Metroids are the number one angry thing of, like, they kill the... Oh, I remember having a really hard time at this part. Oh, that was easy. Because the game, like, okay, so the X is the number one bad thing of the Metroids, and the X wanted to kill the Metroids so that way, you know, they could eliminate all the Metroids. But every single freaking time this happens, the Galactic Federation just brings the Metroids back. Samus, you shouldn't have done that. You ignored your orders. You may have to pay a price for that quite soon. As you can see, the Federation has secretly been working on a Metroid breeding program. For peaceful application only, of course, please understand. But perhaps you already knew of this program's existence. Certainly you must have had doubts when you saw Sector 1. SRX, a faithful replica of the SR-388 ecosystem, ideal for raising alpha, gamma... What did you mean the suit... What do you mean the suit is identical to Metroid Prime 3? For the most part, the suits in Metroid Prime 1 are almost identical in the aesthetic feel of Metroid Prime 3. Of course, there's a few changes every now and then, but I really want to play Fusion Mode on Metroid Prime 1. So, yeah. Ideal for raising Alpha, Gamma, Zeta, and even Omega Metroids. This research even uncovered techniques for rapid growth. Imagine creating an Omega from a larval Metroid in days. But that research has finished. The X has smelled out its natural enemy, and one of the SAX is on its way here. Yes, the Varia suit. One? Are you saying there is more than one SAX? Don't be surprised, Samus. You know that the X can reproduce by asexual division. Because of this mechanism, there are now no fewer than 10 SAX aboard the station. Samus, you must go. Get out. If you stay too long, the SAX will destroy you. Stop only at the navigation room to uplink to me. I don't know how headquarters is going to take this, but you need to report to them immediately. Is your objective clear? Now get going. Hey, technically, it's not my fault. Oh, wait, no, it is technically my fault in this case because... Okay. The real Adam would have said the same thing about the incident, but he would have softened the blow. He was relentless in his criticism, but he always cared. He was not a machine obsessed with duty. No such compassion could exist in that computer. Anyway, it's technically my fault. SAX was following me, and I went to the Metroids, and once SAX came in, they were like, he was like, excuse me? Metroids? And so they killed him. So technically that was my fault. But you know what happens, Metroids go crazy, and there's always a rogue AI that just, it's in every single game, something crazy happens, you know? So, technically I did everything a favor. Technically, Adam Malkovich sacrificed himself to get rid of the Metroids, so it's not that big of a deal. Oof, okay. But yeah. So if the computer is Adam Malkovich, then it's like, hey, you know, like, remember when you, like, did the thing? Sorry, I'm totally spoiling another game, but yeah. Oh, that's right. That's painful. What even are these things, dude? In terms of the by shooting Samus in the back, fair enough. But like, why did? I'm not gonna think about it. One, so that way I don't spoil things, and two, it's like, well, is the reason Adam shot Samus in the back because he knew that Samus would try to do something about him sacrificing himself? I mean, technically I'm not spoiling it at this point because I already spoiled it. That ending was awful. Yes, it was. It was. You are 100%. How do I kill this dude? Oops, typo. You're good. Boy, what am I supposed to do? Oh, there's a glitch you can do. That's right. Yeah, you can do that thing where you can like shoot him and then look backwards. You're supposed to shoot them in the back. But if you shoot them and then look the other way, the game registers it as you shooting him in the back, which is weird. You're supposed to jump over him and shoot him. It's the same thing with Super Metroid, but the glitch doesn't exist there, I don't think. But I'm not sure. Anyway, I wanted to say thanks for coming in, Nazgul. I really appreciate it. Not really that many people have come in and started watching me play this series, which hurts just a little bit, but I'm glad someone came in and I really appreciate it. If I remember, this is the boss room? Or the entrance to the boss room. Alright, here we go. This is going to be hard with my controller because my controller is just a little bit gay, but it should be fine. Ridley and smash! Go away, go away. Ridley is a lot bigger in this version of the game, I remember now. I have a feeling that just by saying Ridley, you're referencing Metroid Other M. I don't know why, but I have a feeling you're making fun of Metroid M by saying it that way. Which is weird, because normally you shouldn't be able to convey emotion well, you know, it's weird, but I'm getting that vibe. I remember running out of missiles during this battle, and I was like, yo. Or are you just saying Ridley because that's the boss? I didn't want to spoil it, so. I wonder if they make custom maps. If they made some custom battle arenas for Metroid Prime 2. Like, you could load in or patch the game somehow, and it would do that. How does Ridley have screw attack? That confuses me a little bit. Oh, it's because Screw Attack was a Chozo thing, and he was like, yo, I'm just gonna take this, don't mind me. I remember that now. It was one of the Chozo's most prized possessions. One of their most, you know, one of their deadliest weapons. So they secure them like crazy most of the time, but I'm getting messages like crazy. Oh, it's from Discord. Okay. Boop. back to vibrate. I said Ridley before you entered the room, but the chat is a little bit slow because it has to go through a bunch of rendering and just a bunch. It has to render the video and produce it simultaneously. That's why it takes a little bit longer than normal. Not to mention that I'm using a program called Restream, which makes it so I stream to... Whoa, that is a lot of health. But yeah, so the reason for that is because I'm doing it through Restream, and it has to take my video, it has to take a pre-rendered video, quickly render over it again, and then send it off to 2 platforms at once. So, that's why. That's why it takes so long and stuff, so. Man, this is much easier. I do plan on playing a lot more games when I get my new PC. Probably games like The Forest, maybe some other games. Maybe I'll do horror games more often stuff because I'll actually be able to run them. My new computer's gonna be like, it's not gonna be the gaming computer. It's gonna be a little bit less than that, but you wanna know what? It'll serve me well, so. Alright, I'm not gonna save it. I think I'll be fine. Is this screw attack? Yeah, okay. Oh, I can't wait to play the Metroid series in like the Metroid Prime series in HD, and I'm hoping that by the time I get done with it, which I highly doubt I will get done with it in time. I'm hoping that by the time I get done with it. Oh geez, yeah, I totally forgot I could go to these guys. I'm hoping that by the time I get done with all of those, Metroid Prime 4 will at least have an official release date. And then I plan on streaming that the second it comes out, so. Then again, I also do plan on streaming Metroid, Dark Souls and stuff. Okay, so what are those things in the background? Alien Isolation is $12 for the collection. Huh. Maybe I'll give that a shot. Because it's very Metroid-like, and that's good. Good stuff, you know. Anyway, so they said that they would use Sector 1 for Metroid, rapid Metroid growth. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about killing these guys if I'm invincible. Or at least collecting their X-Parasites. Maybe I'll get that. Because that would be really fun to play. I was going to do a playthrough of it on the PlayStation 3, but I just couldn't handle it. And I couldn't do capture cards and stuff at that time. So. Anyway, these are the Metroid larva, so Metroids, this is like the Metroid thing. It gets really large, and then they start breaking. Wait a minute. Yeah, the Metroids get large, and then they plant themselves on the ground, and then they grow. But if the Metroids are already growing, then that's saying something, you know, it's like kind of spooky. That, and are these technically scientists, like zombified scientists? I never really addressed that, so. Yeah, I figured as much. I want to use the GameCube controller as much as I possibly can. When I play the Metroid Prime series, because I love the GameCube controller. That, and I feel like my wrist would start hurting after a while. Yes. Okay, I'm assuming you're answering to the zombified scientists, so. Because, you know, there's such a huge gap in between the time that you actually type that and the time it comes back to me. It's weird because I'll say things, and then by the time it gets you, you'll respond, thinking it's like under normal circumstances, it would be like almost instantaneous. I can change the settings to do that, but I love video quality. I love talking with my, you know, people who watch my streams and stuff, but yeah. Anyway, Samus, we're done here. Leave the rest of the Federation. We should be preparing to evacuate the station. Are you joking? Do they know how dangerous the X are? How quickly they reproduce? The Federation has taken an interest in the X and the SAX. They believe its life form has endless potential applications. This is ridiculous. The X are heartless abominations. What potential could they have? That is not necessary that you understand such matters. Dude, I have Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 for the GameCube. Sweet. I would like to emulate it, though, for better quality and stuff. But I do have the Wii U adapter, the GameCube to Wii U adapter, so I'll just plug that in my new computer and then play with the GameCube controller then. Sorry, I didn't clarify. That is not necessary that you understand such matters. The Federation is coming now. You should just leave quietly. This is madness. They won't stand a chance here. This station will devour them. What could be worth the risk? Capturing the SAX, of course. Are you serious? Do they really think they can succeed? It will certainly be difficult. They don't expect your help. They knew you would try to destroy the SAX. That's why they stopped sending you support data. The plasma beam modification was ready some time ago, but they withheld it to keep you from engaging the SAX, yet somehow you restores that function on your own. They also tried to withhold the diffusion missile upgrade because they didn't want you to grow too powerful, but they had already sent it and you tracked it down. Bravo, Samus. They must cancel the mission, open a channel to HQ. I won't let this happen. They are already on their way. Fools. As soon as the Federation ships land, the X will overwhelm them and absorb the knowledge and power of their occupants. The X are just waiting for the hunt to begin, and then they'll spread across the universe. Galactic civilization will end. The X hunger for form, knowledge, and power. They mimic these perfectly, but they cannot copy the soul. They're single-minded, instinctively seeking to increase in number. They're a plague, and the Federation underestimates their threat. The X must not leave here. I must destroy them all before the Federation arrives. This station has a self-destruct mechanism. I must use it to destroy the X here on the planet. I must send them into oblivion. Excuse me. Them, the station, and myself, if I have to. Okay, so don't capture the SAX, but alternatively, just, like, what if you just made a vaccine for everyone that, like, okay, yeah, I could see how that's a bad idea. What if they just did a Metroid vaccine for everyone? Oh, because all the Metroids are dead. I remember now. Open the hatch. I have been ordered to confine you until the ships arrive. Don't let them do this. Can't you see what will happen, Adam? Adam? Who is Adam? A friend of mine. And what would this friend advise for you to do now? He would know that the only way to end this is to start the self-destruct cycle. I have to go. That's okay, Nazgul. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. He'd know how important it is. Did this Adam care for you? Would he sit in a safe command room in order for you to die? He would understand that some must live and some must die. He knew what it meant. He made that sacrifice once. So, he will choose life for you, our fair warrior Samus Aran? Your Adam gave his life so that you might keep yours, for the sake of the universe. How foolish. How dare you? How could you hope to understand, machine? You know that detonating the station in high orbit would not guarantee the complete extinction of the X-parasites, even though the station would be utterly destroyed. You would only succeed in removing the one obstacle to the galaxy's ruin, yourself. You would ignore this simple fact and choose death. And Adam who would live. And when Adam decided who would live, he chose incorrectly. If you were to alter the station's orbit, then you might be able to include the planet in the vaporization field of the self-destruct detonation. You would have to start the propulsion sequence now, before the Federation arrives. Samus, this is your last mission. Go to the operations room and adjust the station's orbit path to intercept SR-388. Then return to your ship and escape. Move quickly and stay alive. That's an order. Any objections, lady? So in other words, this machine is Adam Malkovich. Oh, there's so many, like, plot twists and stuff in this game. I love it so much. Like, they had to sacrifice their franchise name to turn this linear, but the way they incorporated the story into this game is just so beautiful and well done. It's very impressive. You know, it's something I would ever, you know, hope to do with literally anything in my life, even if it were a book. You know, if I were to write a book. My friend's writing a book. Maybe I should incorporate something like this into his book. But his is more like medieval fantasy, so that's going to be kind of interesting. Alright, and this is the Sub-Zero containment area where the Ridley was like, oof. But yeah. Wouldn't that be interesting if you could do a glitch to start the sequence? Oh, that's clever. Wouldn't it be cool if you could do a glitch to, like, start the sequence early or something? That'd be kind of cool, huh? Okay, it's just hiding from me. Man, you want to know what sounds really good? I really feel like bacon. So, I'm gonna, beat this game. Obviously. Which way do I go again? Okay. Oh, my grandma's calling. I should probably answer that. I'll be right back. Well, I'm glad I answered that. My grandma wants to do my dad a favor. My dad was making a quilt out of leftover jeans and stuff. And he wants to, or my grandma wants to finish it for him for his wedding. So that's cool. My grandma's pretty cool. Looks like we have another viewer back. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are just about to finish the game, actually. Which is interesting, because people always show up by the time I get finished with an episode or something. It's weird. I can't remember what was over this way. Oh yeah, it was like the broken stuff. But anyway, we're about to beat the game. And I'm really excited because that means that I can end the stream and then start. Probably go back to Don't Starve or another game. Probably Don't Starve, because people really seem to like that. For the Switch, the Nintendo Switch edition. It's too bad there's not a multiplayer, otherwise I would totally host a multiplayer server, you know. Yep, and then here he comes. I think I can freeze him. Yeah, but it doesn't really do that much. And then there's a glitch you can do that I don't think the game developers really thought about. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, or if it was intentional. But I'll have to look at it, obviously. Holy crap! Yeah, no, this guy's gonna kill me. Oh! Oh! My first death! Oh man! I'm gonna have to be more careful. SAX is hard. Jeez. Alright. I think there was a thing in this room that I totally, like, passed earlier. Oh no, it's just, okay. I don't think power bombs really affect SAX at all. I've never tried. But I don't think it will, because in all the other games, you know, it's like, oh, Samus uses the power bomb and it doesn't hurt her at all. And that's because, you know, the suit, what her suit is made up of and stuff. And Just a bunch of stuff. Oh, what if they killed Samus in Metroid Prime 4? What if they did a scripted death? What if Samus dies? That'd be crazy. I really hope they don't, but I guess we'll have to see, you know? Go away! It's crazy because with all this energy and stuff, he can still, you know, beat you. It. I noticed that while rewatching over my video, my last episode, my last stream. They refer to SAX as an it and nothing more. It makes me wonder what that beam is from and stuff. Oh, that's right. And then he turns into this ugly dude. And I'm not going to mess with him because I died last time. So I'm just going to do this. And then you just do that, and like, look at how hard this boss is, dude. I mean, this last part is obviously the easiest part. Actually, I think the second to last one, that part where I just basically soft locked him, stun locked him, I guess is a way you could put it. But all right, come here, give me the goods. Just kidding, he's gone. They're like, okay, we may be useless, but we cannot let Samus have this power. That's basically what happened. All right.
Propulsion sequence activated.
All right, and then we're out of here.
Planet SR-388.
So it's going to blow up the station and intercept with SR-388. And I got to get out of here as soon as possible before this happens. Before I blow up. So that means that I technically beat this game. And I'm not going for speedrun times, I'm just doing it just because, let's see, if both of my episodes were roughly an hour long, so those first two, so that's about 2 hours, and then three and a half hours. I'm glad I didn't do it I used to do episodes in 30-minute increments, when I would upload to YouTube rather than stream. I love streaming so much more, but anyway, so it's like, oh, where did all those rapidly bred Metroids go? And then it's like, uh-oh, my ship's gone, and look, this Metroid's huge! Yeah, and then you're supposed to try and get up as quickly as possible. Which is weird because in Super Metroid, if you just don't struggle, then you might be like, yeah. Anyway, look at this. So, SAX isn't trying to help me. He's just trying to get rid of the Omega Metroid, which is like the #1 threat. And so, like, look at that. You see that? All my stuff. Just back. It's all back. And it's seriously just a game of doing this. It's not really that clever of a boss battle, but you know, it's just supposed to be like, it's supposed to be a story element battle type thing. It's supposed to be like, whoa, you know, SAX died and I got all my abilities back, and it's like, wait, what's going on with my hand? Why are my fingertips blue? Is that a glitch? I honestly don't know. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Oh, that would be cool. If Metroid Prime 4 took place after, and you had this suit and stuff, and like that ship, oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be really cool. Alright. That perfect military mind, the wisdom of Adam Malkovich, continued to serve even after death. Until today, I had no idea that the minds of leaders and scientists were frequently uploaded to computers. My incredible reunion with Adam may have saved the universe. But how will the beings of the universe view our resolve? I doubt they will understand what we did, the danger we barely averted. They will hold tribunals and investigations. They will hold us responsible. Adam understood this, and he spoke to me in my anger. Do not worry. One of them will understand. One of them must. I've reflected upon his words, and I see the wisdom in them. We are all bound by our experiences. They are the limits of our consciousness. But in the end, the human soul will ever reach for the truth. This is what Adam taught me. Just one detail still bothers me. This ship can only be started manually, yet before I faced the Omega Metroid, the ship moved on its own, guided by someone's hands. Is it possible, Adam? Lady, what's troubling you? You wonder how I started the ship? Just think about it. They lent me a hand. Good game! Real good game! So, I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to talk about some stuff. But I have to think about what to talk about first. Well, I guess the whole thing that happened with Nazgul, how he's being slightly hostile, which he had every right to, is because we're close friends in real life, and you know, aside from this online world that we live in, and he was just a little bit upset because I stopped talking to him for a little bit, and I went boating, and I was tired, and then I left him on red, which is something you shouldn't do, and just a bunch of things, but I hope that everything will be okay. So, because, you know, I went boating and I was tired and I was like, oof. And I don't like dealing with hostile people, which is not the best way to handle things, obviously, but... Oh no! My paracord bracelet's falling apart, I gotta melt it back together. But anyway, so like, Metroid Prime 4, what if they did this thing where, because, you know, they had the Metroid epidemic, they had the Phazon epidemic, which is something like, in Metroid Prime 3, all Phazon was erased. Everything was gone. No Phazon ever to exist. Ever. Nowhere in the galaxy will it come back. But, like, so they have to start on a new epidemic, which is weird. They have the Metroid epidemic, which, once they cleared out, they started the X-Parasite epidemic, which takes place after Metroid Prime, or Metroid 2, Samus Returns, or Return of Samus, either one. Because they're both practically the same game, take place at the same time. It's just a remake and, you know, helps understand things. And then after that, like, then it starts the Phazon epidemic, which happens in between, or like, which happens, so the X epidemic happens at roughly the same time the Phazon epidemic does. I think the Phazon was just a little bit afterwards. But it was like, yo, dude. So, like, the Phazon epidemic, and then while all that was happening, the X epidemic happened, and they were like, look at all this mess we made on SR388. We collected samples, and now they're up in the, you know, the ship, which happened here. Oh, looks like I finished in 2 hours and 25 minutes. That's not too bad, I guess. And I got roughly 60%, so I did alright. But, like, they have to start a new epidemic, because the X epidemic is solved because of this. Because of, you know, Metroid Fusion. The Phazon epidemic is done because of Metroid Prime 3 corruption. And they keep saying Samus foils the Federation's plans and the X-Parasite, and the Space Pirates' plans for Metroid rehabilitation and stuff. You know, getting those Metroids to come back. But it's, like, interesting because, like, Samus keeps getting rid of all the Metroids and keeps foiling with the plans, and she's been in trouble a lot of times. So, it would make sense that Metroid Prime 4 takes place sometime after this game. I mean, like, that just seems the most logical to me. And they can either end off the series there or keep going with it. I really, really hope they keep going with it. But, like, they have to start a new epidemic that or somehow go back to the Metroid epidemic. Because this game, after all, is called Metroid. What's a Metroid game without Metroids? They gotta have something in there that's significant. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for watching this stream. I really appreciate it. Next stream, which will probably be Monday, I'll probably stream Don't Starve. And we'll have a jolly good old time. And it'll be really fun. So yeah, hopefully we hear about news about Dark Souls. I look forward to playing that and stuff. And seeing what I could do. But other than that, I hope you guys all have a good day. Stay toasty and get some sleep. Get some chocolate milk. And stay cool. Bye-bye.